Hello learners, this is Excel with Habeeba. We are discussing sociological foundation of education, and that today's topic is education and religion. Now again, education and religion, education already we know to lead out, to bring forth whatever knowledge is there inherent, adding to that new knowledge to become intellectuals. So now religion, it's a shared system of beliefs and practices. Sociologists find religion a relevant field of inquiry because religion is a social phenomenon. Moreover, a sociologist concentrates on issues and questions which are not generally considered by theologians and philosophers. Now, the sociologist of religion focuses on the links between religion and other social phenomena such as politics, economics, science and technology. Now, a recent book on religion by Lawson and Macaulay in the year 1990 dedicated to those who taught that religion need not be a force to be feared, nor a dogma to be embraced, but simply a way of life. To the extent religion is a way of life, we can say it is perfect field of sociological analysis. So let's see about religion as a social phenomena. What do you mean when we say something is social? That means related to society. It broadly refers to the experience of human beings as a collectivity in all parts of the world. Now, relationships between human beings probably in all walks of their life and to all facets of everyday human life. For example, education, politics, economics, etc. Now, every society has religious beliefs, rites and organizations, as we all know. Religion very often affects our understanding of the everyday life. The way in which we relate to each other is very often influenced by our religious beliefs, obviously. Now, religion is also related to politics and to economic activities like production, distribution and consumption. Religion can unite human beings together but also sow hatred among them. Now, religion may produce differing impacts in different places. One end of the globe, it serves to justify oppression and unequal distribution of resources. The same religion you may find serves as a reason to resist and struggle against oppression at the other end of the globe. If religious beliefs are the same, then how do we explain why people react differently in different parts of the world? All religions teach love and universal brotherhood. Even then, why do people fight amongst themselves and die in the name of religion? That's the question. It is precisely these sets of questions and the like which sociologists study. Now, in a book on religion, society and the individual, Inger in the year 1957 wrote that religion is a social phenomenon because it is woven into the fabric of social life. So, let's understand this through broadly the following four characteristics of religions have been identified in order to construct a sociological definition. Let's see one by one here. Clear-cut distinctions cannot be made between sociology of religion and other things, but we can understand through these broad categorized characteristics of religion. So, a definition helps us to identify clearly the subject of our study. So, let's understand this here. Number one, religion is a group phenomena. That is, religion involves a group of people. Religion is a shared system of beliefs and practices. Every religion emphasizes on the need for collective worship. That is, festivals and rituals are occasions which bring people together. So, M.N. Srinivasan in the year 1978 in his study of a Coorg village observes that the festivals of village deities include a village dance, collective hunt and a dinner for the entire village. Now the collective dinner in which the entire village participates is called Urom, that is village harmony. Now Durkheim in the year 1912 equates God with society. So much so that when you worship God, you are worshipping your own society. That means, according to Durkheim, God is a human creation and a social creation at that. God is in fact born in the collective experience of coming together, leading to rituals. So we have so many rituals. How they have come from our ancestors, we are following them. Now secondly, the supernatural and sacred. At the center of almost every religion lies the idea of supernatural. That means not natural we cannot see. The supernatural is something beyond physical understanding. We cannot touch or see beyond that material. It is omnipotent, infinite or extraordinary, we can say. Now, belief in supernatural beings was the definition for religion offered by Tyler in the 1871, a famous anthropologist. Now, the next one, that is beliefs and practices. Belief serves this purpose of revealing the existence of the supernatural or divine or the sacred. Belief, that means believing. Belief explains the nature of the divine, the deeds, the actions or words of the divine, and prescribes ways in which human beings can communicate with the divine. Belief necessarily involves a sense of the past and speaks about a tradition in the same sense of a custom followed for a long time. It narrates the history of communication between the divine and human, and in so gives meaning to our rituals. So ritual is an act performed repeatedly and according to custom. Example, our country has Hinduism, Islam, Christianity. So according to their custom, they enjoy their festivals and traditions. It is ceremonial and formal. Most often rituals are invested with specific purposes. Rituals are series of symbolic actions which have a specific meaning in relation to religious beliefs. So the third one is the fourth one is, first we understood religion is a group phenomenon, then the supernatural and the sacred, then beliefs and practices. The third characteristics, that is moral prescriptions. In the previous things we have discussed, religious beliefs and rituals help human beings to communicate with each other. When human beings define their relationship with the sacred, they also define their relationship with fellow human being. That means some behavioral patterns are prescribed as compulsory before one can relate to God. This is how morals are born out of religion. As an example, it must be pointed out that the 10 commandments form an essential component of Jewish Christian religion. So, commandments are moral prescriptions for human beings to relate to God. So, religion is the source of moral values, and religion without moral prescriptions is virtually not possible. So, these are the sociological definitions of religion. Now, coming to the next one, there are three main approaches to defining religion in sociology. Let's see about them also. Number one, that is substantive. That means our education system, we can say substantive in the sense, one by one let's discuss. Max Weber has given in the year 1905 used a substantive definition of religion, seeing it as a belief in a supernatural power that is unable to be scientifically explained. In other words, whether a belief can be considered religious or not depends on the substance of what is believed. That is, religion requires a belief in God or gods or other supernatural beliefs. This is substantive definition. That means belief in a supernatural power. Now, this contrasts with the functional definition that is such as that used by Durkheim or Parsons, which defines religion by the social or psychological functions it performs for individuals or society. In this definition, a belief or organization could provide certain functions such as encouraging social cohesion and a collective conscience without necessarily including supernatural beliefs. This is functional definition. The third one is a social constructionist definition of religion comes from interpretivist sociologists who argue that there are so many different types of religions that it is impossible to come up with a single undisputed definition. Instead, what is interesting is the process by which a set of beliefs becomes recognized as a religion and who has power to determine whether something is a religion or not. So, these are the three: substantive, functional and social constructionist definitions. Now, coming to the sociological definition of religion, we understood. Now, education and religion, let's understand the role that religion and education play in shaping values and beliefs. Now, education and religion, from the moment a child is born, his or her education begins, as we all know. At first, education is an informal process in which an infant watches others and imitates them. As the infant grows into young child, the process of education becomes more formal through play dates and preschool. Once in grade school, academic lessons become the focus of education as the child moves through the school system. But even then, education is about much more than the simple learning of facts. Let's see now how these two are interrelated. Firstly, our education system socializes us to our society. That means we learn cultural expectations and norms which are reinforced by our teachers, our textbooks and our classmates. For students outside the dominant culture, this aspect of the education system can pose significant challenges. You might remember learning your multiplication tables in 3rd grade and also learning the social rules of talking turns on the swings at recess. So, this is our education system socializes us. Secondly, schools can be agents of change or conformity. That is, teaching individuals to think outside of the family and the local norms into which they were born, while at the same time acclimatizing them to their tactic places in society. So, they provide students with skills of communication, social interaction and work discipline that can create pathways to both independence and obedience. Now, thirdly, religions play a major role in the socialization process, we can say. But what about religion? Just like education, religion plays a major role in the socialization process. For centuries, humankind has sought to understand and explain the meaning of life. Religion in one form or another has been found in all human societies since human societies first appeared. Archaeological digs have revealed ritual objects, ceremonial burial sites and other religious artifacts. So, social conflict and even wars often result from religious disputes. To understand a culture, sociologists must study its religion. Now, next, the fourth one, religion can also serve as a filter for examining other issues in the society and other components of a culture. For example, after the terrorist attack of September 11, 2001, it became important for teachers, church leaders and the media to educate about Islam to prevent stereotyping and to promote religious tolerance. Now, sociological tools and methods such as surveys, polls, interviews and analysis of historical data can be applied to the study of religion in a culture to help us better understand the role of religion plays in people's lives and the way it influences society. Now, religion and science. science is a search for knowledge as well as method for solving problems. Both religion and science is inquiring into something. That is, both religion and science are forms of human understanding. The science and religion and human ways of relating themselves to reality, obviously finding the reality. On many occasions in the past as well as present, in many a war, science and religion have acted against humankind. Secondly, both religion and science prescribe qualifications for their personnel. That is, science insists that all phenomena that is observed should not be accepted at face value. Its value and meaning can be discovered through experimentation. All factors, that is time, place, persons, equipment, etc., that can affect the results of such experiments are controlled in a laboratory condition. Thirdly, science differs from religion because it believes in neutrality and objectivity. Scientific method is claimed to have annulled the subjective biases. Science believes in precision and measurement, which is not possible for religion. Now, science brings the unknown to the level of observable reality. Religion cannot bring God to the level of observable phenomenon. So, scientific knowledge has more concrete application in the form of technology, which might help in manipulating nature. Religion cannot establish such concrete and immediate results. Scientific knowledge and method are valid universally, whereas principles of religion's life differ from society to society. So, this is all about religion and education. If you like the class, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. I'll come up with the next class. Until then, happy learning. Thanks for your attention and time.